in this video, hi everyone, we are going to solve for mean, median, mode and range. So the things we study in statistics. So let's start with question number 1. We have been given a table of test scores and number of students. The test scores of 8 students are shown in the table above. Yes. Let small m be the mean of the scores and capital M be the median of the score. What is the value of capital M minus small m? That means median minus the mean. So there are four options given to us, that's minus 6, 0, 3 and 6. So the right answer would be, we have to solve for the mean first and then the median. So what do you mean by the mean actually? What it's denoted by small m. Mean is also called as average. So how do we find the average? We write down sum of all the numbers divided by the total number, that gives us the average of a number. Now suppose, what are the test scores? We'll write down the small m. Mean is equal to 67 plus 67 times 1, that gives me 67, plus 75 times 3, I have to take it like that, 75 times 3, plus 87 times 2 for 2 students, so I have to multiply it by 2, 87 times 2 plus 91 times 2 divided by the total number of students. 1 plus 3 4 plus 2 6 plus 2 8, so that will be 8. So 67 plus 75 times 3 plus 87 times 2 plus 91 times 2 divided by 8 will give me the mean as 81. That's your average. Now let us find the capital M, that's median. So to find the median of a number, we need to put all the numbers from smallest to the largest, that is from the least value to the greatest value first, in ascending order. So let us write down the values in the ascending order. Now before writing the values in the ascending order, we have to write down like 67. How many 75s we have? We have 3 75s. 75, 75, 75. We have 2 87s, 87, 87 and 2 91s, 91s, 91s. Now if the table is small, you can do this way. Otherwise you need to find out the cumulative frequency. You have to add 1 plus 3, then 3 or 4 plus 2, then 4 plus 2 is 8, and then find out, take out the total of this number, that's n, divided by 2, and you need to check where the number lies between and which interval. Now for the median, in this way I have written it. How many other values? Is it arranged in least to the greatest? Yes. 75, then 87, then 91. I'm going to start striking off from the start and the end. So I'll strike off 1 from here, 1 from here, then second from here, second from here, third from the start, third from the last. So I have been given 2 values in the middle. There are 2 middle values, that is 75 and 87. The median is the mean of the 2 values, because we don't have one value, so median will be the mean of the 2 values, or the midpoint of these 2 values. So to find out that, we add the 2 numbers, 75 plus 87 divided by 2, that's equal to again 81. So your capital M, your median, is 81. Median is simply the middle number. When you have 2 numbers, you find out the midpoint or the mean of the 2 numbers. Or if you have a single point, that's easy, you can write it down as it is. Now you have median as 81, mean as 81. They want the difference of 2, capital M minus small m. That's just very simple. M minus m, 81 minus 81, and that equals to 0. So your correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. The average arithmetic mean of 5 numbers is n, n minus 3, 2n plus 1, 3n minus 4, and 5n plus 10 is 8. Which of the following is true? So you have been given 4 options. That's median is 5, range is 18. You can pause the video and try it yourself, and then you can go on find out the answer. So now let me tell you the answer for this one. Again, they are asking for the average. Average is also called as arithmetic mean. Mean, as I already showed you in the previous question, that's sum of all the numbers divided by the total number. So let us find out the sum of all the numbers. Now my numbers are given in terms of n. So I'm just going to write down n plus n minus 3 plus 2n plus 1 plus 3n minus 4. It has to be in the brackets, and then open up the brackets so that you don't have sign difference. Divide, alright, one more we have, plus 5n plus 10, 3n minus 4, so I'll just write down plus 5n plus 10 divided by the total numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to divide it by 5. Now let us solve for n. So we get n plus 2n plus 3n plus 5n will give us 12n plus minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 plus 10 will give us plus 4 divided by 5. So here is our average. Since the average of 5 numbers is 8, now they're telling that it's equal to 8, I'm going to equate it to 8. So I have 12n plus 4 over 5 equals to 8. Let me solve for n. So solving for n, I'll just cross multiply things. 5 times 8 is 40. 12n plus 4 equals to 8 times 5 is 40. Then 40 minus 4, 12n equals to, here it's added up. When you send it the other side, that gets subtracted, or the other way to say that is subtracting both sides by 4. So here when I subtract by 4, plus 4 minus 4 gets cancelled out. Here I have 40 minus 4, that's 36. So I'll just write down 12n equal to 36. N equals to 36. 12 is getting multiplied with n. So when I take it the other side, it gets divided the opposite way, or the other way to say that is divide both sides by 12. That's simple. Subtract both sides by 4. Here in the first step, multiply both sides by 5 to eliminate 5. When I multiply 5, 5 here gets cancelled out, and 8 times 5 is 40. Here subtract both sides by 4, so you have 40 minus 4. Here divide both sides by 12. 12 eliminated, you have 36 by 12 here. 12 times 3 is 36, so n is equal to 3. Alright, so now what is the median, what is the range? You have already found the value of n. Let's substitute back in our in the series of the numbers. So first is 3. I'm going to write it down here. 3 minus 3, second one. 3 minus 3 will give me 0. The next number is 2n plus 1. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So I'm going to get a 7. 3n minus 1. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 will give me 5. 5n plus 10. So 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 10 is 25. So I have written all the numbers which I've got from the series. Now I need to arrange it into the ascending order from the least to the greatest. So I'll have 0, first 0, then I'll have a 3, then I'll have 5, then I'll have 7, then 25. Now to find the mean, I'm going to strike off from the start, from start first and from the last, second from the starting, from the beginning, and second from the last. So my median is 5. That's my median. So median is 5. So strike off these two options. These are wrong because 7 is not our median. Alright, either the answer is A or B. And what do you mean by range? So we already have got the median, and the range is the difference between the greatest value and the lowest value. So what is our greatest value and the lowest value here when we have arranged it in ascending order? The highest value minus the lowest value will give the range. So range is equal to 25, the highest value, minus the lowest value, 0. So it's 25. Our range is 25 and median is 5. So the option is B. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. The average arithmetic mean of two numbers is half x plus 1. If one of the numbers is x, what is the other number? Okay, so you have been given 4 options. That's x plus 2, x minus 2, minus 2, and 2. Okay, so we are going to solve this. You can pause the video and you can try it yourself. And if you find the answer, trying is really important. Even if you don't get the right answer, attempting is more important than giving the right answer. So you can try it yourself, guys. Okay, then you can check out the answer, what I'm telling. So question number 3. Now they have told that let one of the number be x. They haven't told what the other number could be. What is the other number? Let it be y, because we also don't know what is the other number. So we're going to substitute with a variable. Now x they have already taken, so let me take it y because it's a pairing and I like it. Otherwise you can take n or z or s or t, anything you like. Okay, so the average arithmetic mean of two numbers is half x plus 1. Average and arithmetic mean is simply sum of all the numbers divided by the total number. So I'm going to write down what are my numbers, sum of these two numbers, x plus y, by total numbers. How many numbers I have? 1, 2. So this is my mean, arithmetic mean, simple, which is the arithmetic mean of two numbers is half x plus 1. So equated, simple. Wow, so easy. So now I'm going to solve for x and y as well. Yes, so x plus y over 2 equals to half x plus 1. So what I'm going to do, I need to eliminate my denominators first. So I'm going to multiply both the expressions by 2. So, or else you cross multiply, 2 goes the other side and it gets cancelled out. Or you can do multiply both sides by 2. So if I multiply both sides, x plus y by 2, then you have half x plus 1, right? I have multiplied 2 for both the expressions. Here 2 gets eliminated, so I have x plus y equals to, here 2 and 2 when it gets eliminated, you only have a x. 2 multiplied with 1 will give you plus 2, right? Yes. Now from this x, bring x like terms one side, so it becomes x minus x. X minus x gets cancelled out, so y is equal to 2. Let us substitute back the other number. Alright, they are just asking you what is the other number. That's simply 2. D is the right answer. Yes. Okay, let's move on to question number 4. Okay, question number 4 here on your computer screens. Okay, so the question says the average or arithmetic mean of a set of n numbers is 19. If the average of the 6 greatest numbers in the set is 29 and the average of the remaining numbers is 7, what is the value of n? So you have been given 4 options. You have 30 seconds to try that out. You can pause the video, try it out yourself after. Okay, so let us solve together to know the right answer. Okay, for question number 4, they say the average or the arithmetic mean, which is sum of all the numbers divided by the total numbers of a set of n numbers, is 19. Alright, so I'm just going to write, so the sum of n numbers is 19n. Okay, if the average, that means the average or arithmetic mean of set of n numbers is 19, so the sum of n numbers is 19n. If the average of 6 greatest numbers in the set of 29 and the average of remaining numbers is 7. Okay, for this one, if the average of 6 greatest numbers in the set of 29, so if the average of 6 greatest numbers in the set is 29, the sum of those 6 numbers would be 6 into 29, simple. Okay, which is equal to 174. Yes, there are how many numbers now? The average of remaining numbers is 7. What is the value of n? So there are n minus 6 remaining numbers with sum of 19n. And what is the sum? 19n minus 174. And the average of those numbers is 7. That's given to you already. So we are going to write down 19n minus 174 divided by the numbers n minus 6 equals to the average 7. That's it. Now we need to solve for n. So cross multiply. So 19n minus 174 equals to 7n, 7 times n minus 6. So we'll have 19n minus 174 equals to 7n minus 42. And now I'll bring all the like terms one side. 19n minus 7n, that will give me 12n. 12n equals to, I'll bring 174 this side, so it becomes positive. Plus 174 minus 42 will give me 132. Yes, so n is equal to 132 divided by 12. That's equal to 11. Simple. So what is the value of n? That's C, 11. Okay, let's move on to question number 5. The average arithmetic mean of m, n, and minus 1 is 0. What is the value of m plus n? Okay, you can try out, guys. You can take 30 seconds to try this question out. You can pause the video, try it yourself, and then you can look out for the answer. Okay, the average or arithmetic mean of this. Now again, I repeatedly say that the average or arithmetic mean is sum of all the numbers divided by the total number. So it's really simple. So I'm just going to take sum of all the numbers, m plus n plus of minus 1 divided by, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, and 3. That's it. So I'm going to write down 3, which is equal to 0. Now let me cross multiply. When I cross multiply, 3 times 0 is 0, or multiply both sides by 3. Anything multiplied to 0 is 0. So 3 gets eliminated from your m plus n minus 1. Plus into minus will give me minus, equals to 0. So, oh my god, I've simply straightforward got the answer. M plus n equals to, send it the other side, that's equal to plus 1. That's your answer. Question number 6. The average or arithmetic mean of test scores for all the students in a class is 84. The average score of M boys in the class was 79, while that of N girls was 87. What is the ratio of M to N? So let us solve for this. You can try out, pause the video for yourself and try it yourself. Okay, and then you can look out for the answers. So let us divide that. Now you have weighted average of the two groups. So group 1, group 2. So we are going to write down sum of values of group 1 plus the sum of the values of group 2 divide by the total number of values. See, if I'll read it out again for you. Test scores for all the students in class is 84. The average score of M boys in the class was 79, while that of N girls was 87. What is the ratio of M to N? So first I'm going to write down the weighted average of the two groups. We are going to find out. Weighted average for the two groups. The two groups are, I'm going to write down in the form. So the mean of first one is sum of the values, sum of the values of group 1. Alright, plus I'll have sum of the values of group 2 divided by total number of values. What did I write? Yes, divided by the total number of values. This is all what we have to do, and we'll get the ratio of MS to N. That's it. So let us write down. The total score for all the students is 84. Let us equate this to 84. The average score for M boys in the class was 79. So 79 M boys plus average score for N, what is the value for N girls? That's 87 N divided by how many we have? M plus N. That's equal to, now when you solve for that, M plus N times 84 times M plus N equals to 79M plus 87N. Yes, that's right. Now when you solve for M and N, you bring like terms one side and M one side and N another side. So we have 84M minus 79M, so that will give you 5M. We have 84N and 87N, so 87N minus 84N will just give me 3N. So 5M equals to 3N. Now I need to have the ratio M to N, so that will just be M over N equals to 3 over 5. That's my ratio. Okay, so we'll have question number 7 that says a student has an average or arithmetic mean score of 86 points for 4 tests. What total score does the student need in the next 2 tests in order to have an average of 90 for all the 6 tests? So the student's total score for his 4 tests is 86 times 4 for the 4 tests. Okay, that's equal to 344. What total score does the student need in the next 2 tests? So in order to have an average of 90 for all the 6 tests, the student needs 90 times 6, or you can say 540 points. Yes, 540 points in total. So the total score needed on the next 2 tests will be 540 minus 344. That's simple. is equal 196 points. All right. If you like this session, guys, don't forget to share and subscribe. Share it with your friends, and do hit the like button. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.